career for a long number of years. Just look at this. But not yet connecting with a stiff left jab. He tried to get first one in, didn't get it through, the second got in.
Very good jab, very stiff, very...
Lyle got in a good left. George's face went back. The Lyle story, 7.5 years in Colorado State resident. A good right by Lyle. A good right by Lyle, and he's got Foreman in trouble. He's got him in trouble. George staggering off the ropes, and Lyle all over him. A surprising trend of events. George looking over here to Gil Clancy, sitting right next to me for instructions. You see George in trouble.
Howard, as you can see, Lyle is giving Foreman no respect. He's pressing the action now.
That could be a mistake, Kenny. See that right come around and land on Foreman. Foreman in the red trunks, Lyle in the white. And the advisors are yelling to Foreman, keep those hands up. Now Lyle is hurt. Now Lyle is hurt. Quickly, Foreman landed a left and a right, another left, and Lyle's in trouble. He's against the ropes trying to cover. And it's a different Lyle now. He's a little shaky. The leg's just a little rubbery. Foreman is a tremendous puncher. No question about that. Ken Norton can attest to that. I told you we'd have a slugfest, and that's what we've got.
Very good counter right hand by Lyle there.
Just the third round. Foreman the red trunks, Lyle the white. Lyle with a very good counter right. The right has been Lyle's best weapon against Foreman thus far in the fight. Approaching the end of the round. Where the boxers, kids playing in the playground. A good right by Lyle. Kenny, you're right. He's been using that right beautifully over Foreman's left.
That is very effective. And Howard, we just found out for sure that the second round was only 2 minutes long.
That's correct. Ted Forty, our producer, re-timed the second round. In our truck, Lyle all over. Lyle has Foreman in trouble. Foreman is down. It started with a right, then a left. Foreman looking over here. Lyle to the neutral corner. Well, in the 15 months since here, he's been relatively inactive, except for that charade in Toronto against the frightful Bard. Now Foreman's fighting back. Oh, Foreman is in trouble. Lyle caught him with a good left. Now George, now George struck back. Now George fought back with a magnificent right. A minute to go in a wild fight, just as Lyle apparently had George in trouble. George with that punching power that we talked about in prior fights. Lyle is now ready to go. Lyle covering up against the rope. His handler screaming to Foreman, hit him in the body. George at the head. Lyle is now wide open. He is... Lyle trying to swing back. This isn't artistic, but it is slugging. Only 10 seconds left in the round. Now Foreman was staggered. Foreman was staggered by a Lyle left. Foreman goes down. Foreman goes down. Lyle fights back. Foreman, there's no saving by the bell, but Foreman is up. Foreman is up.
The middle edge right here.
A good left by Lyle. Foreman holding on.
Here we go, Howard.
Staggering all over the ring. Lyle against the rope, throwing the left uppercut, yet he doesn't even seem to be with it. Kenny made the point that George's hands are down, and so they are. George falling forward over Lyle, trying to hit back.
This is really a heavyweight fight, Howard. Total guts here and power.
George got a series of left jabs in there, then a right. Good right uppercut by Lyle. Foreman again in trouble. See him falling forward onto Lyle. Now it's Lyle. What an incredible fight. Utterly without boxing skill. Just punching away. Each fighter in turn leaving himself
Both men are really working there. Foreman using power and Lyle's waiting just a little too long. They're both fighting. Foreman. Lyle's got to come back with
Now
him
it's
down.
Lyle down to the canvas. Foreman punching him again and again and again when it looked like George was done. This time it may be over. This time it may be over.
Lyle's not going to make it, Howard. He's not going to make it.
A knockout in the 5th round by George Foreman when it seemed Lyle had command.